Welcome back, folks, to Whycalibur. I'm your guide, Matt. We're playing Mars War Logs, and it's time to progress with the story. Hopefully we will never have to do an escort mission again. And I mean that in general, like across all games ever made. Not just unique to this one. I don't think there's ever been an escort mission that wasn't awful. The only thing I can think of that's even remotely close to that, in terms of being an escort mission that's not terrible, is Bioshock Infinite. Because it's actually a good game. And the person you're escorting isn't completely useless in every way. Which is the opposite from this. I mean, I don't know, we just seemed to die non-stop. It was quite distressing. Okay, so we got a ways to go before we get down to where we're going. Oh, someone actually wants to talk.
Huh? Hi.
That wasn't a very fortitudinous...
What's the matter? Like you'd give a damn. You'd be a change.
Huh?
I guess you can always try and tell me about it. If it's really boring, I'll stop you politely.
Yes.
You're curious. I guess I don't have much left to lose.
You look so
My
sad.
wife Fidelity has disappeared. She was to go to the shopping district in Tierville, but she didn't come back.
Oh dear.
It's been 2 days. The army doesn't care. Some of them feel sorry for me, of course. Nice of them, but not very helpful. Apparently they're too busy looking for some renegade or whatever.
Not me, for sure, though.
I see. Are you sure she didn't just leave?
What? No, she wouldn't. And she wouldn't leave all her things at home like that.
Well, I mean...
Please, help me, or just leave me alone. I have enough of telling this story.
I'm so emo.
I got a lot of stuff to do around here. I can't promise you anything, but if I hear or learn of something, I guess I could give you a heads up.
Heads up!
You would do that? It's far more than what I can expect from the authorities.
Well, yeah, they are
Here, take this picture of her.
busy trying to kill me.
I hope it will help you find her. And that she's all right.
I'll be back if I have news.
Oh, we got a side quest. Speaking of which, I should probably be exploring a little more. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. Wait a minute. But that says... the market in Tierville. Why wouldn't I just go to the entrance to Tierville instead of going all the way through sand? Oh well, whatever. Let's go do this side quest. I'll meet you at Tierville. And here we are at the market in Tierville. Let's see what we can find out down here. Well, we're at the market in Tierville. Where's Fidelity? Have you seen Fidelity? Guess not. Have you seen Fidelity?
Hi. Looks like you work here.
You don't miss a trick, do you? I ensure the security of this merchant right here. What do you want?
Looking for a lady.
The neighborhood's really that dangerous for your merchant to need a security guard for
I
him
like
alone.
his creepy eyes in the background
The
there.
place is not worse than the other, but it still is a shopping district. There's always some petty larceny, and it's not like we can count on the authorities any longer.
Indeed.
So the merchants around hire guys like me, because they can afford it.
Alright.
In your job, I imagine you keep an eye on everyone passing by. Know this woman?
I see a lot of women passing by. What's so particular with this one, besides a cute face?
She's been particularly missing for 2 days now. Her husband sent me to find her.
Husband? Sad. Saw her, yeah. The day before yesterday, I think. With a guy. I remember because the way she was walking. She seemed like she drunk too much. He was helping her.
Helping,
They
quote
went through
unquote.
that alley behind me.
I see. Thanks for the info. See you later.
This one? See anything here? Excuse me? You seem like you like alleyways? Yes? No? Maybe? I guess it's just gonna be this way then. Open Open the door, Roy. These guys again? Seriously? Still 5 of them. Hey dude. Wanna dance? Okay. Right, so it's gonna be one of these again. Hit the guy, Roy! Hit the guy, Roy! How is that still out of reach? Ow. Alright. I don't like that group. It's particularly difficult to deal with them. But that's alright. I mean, the only partner I have is dumb little innocents. But we got through it. We survived. We survivisimoed. I think we did a decent job there. I didn't die. So that's all bonus. So is that all of them? Isn't there another guy around? No, that guy's just a regular dead dude, I guess. Pretty sure there were 5. There we go. I think they'd learn to stop standing around there, but I guess not. Let's just save before we go in there. Because you really never know what you're going to run into, do you? Yoink. I'm guessing there's going to be a fight of some sort. It's that guy again. She doesn't look very alive.
That's one ugly cut.
Did you see her face?
Just a quick look. The drool and the red eyes kind of turned me off.
The eyes injected with blood, indeed. Significant amount of very thick saliva on the lips, which are otherwise very dehydrated.
Okay.
Oh, I also noticed that her hands were relatively red, especially for a corpse.
So something with
You
too much
notice?
blood?
All too well, unfortunately. They're the symptoms of EBL, which is also called date rape drug. A lot of it.
Like GHB.
Do I want to know why it's called that?
I think you can
The
guess,
powder
Roy.
creates a powerful inhibitor in the frontal lobes. The victim loses awareness of their actions and the consequences.
So like GHB
They
or
become
Rohypnol.
somewhat anesthetized, completely relaxed, uninhibited.
Uh-huh, and open to every proposal from the first dog in heat to come walking along.
Please, this drug is repugnant. And what makes it worse is that it has no odor, no color, and dissolves easily in any liquid.
Wow.
In other words, all someone has to do is pour a little in your drink, and before you know it, you're fucked.
Way to be blithe
My
about
word, I
this,
see you
Roy.
understand the principle. That's more than enough.
You think she died of an overdose?
No, I think she was still alive when the killer opened her up. I just hope she wasn't conscious. She must have bled to death.
Is this the coin killer
But
then?
again, I can't be sure without having properly examined the body.
That's already an interesting lead. Thank you. You seem to know a lot on the subject.
I'm a nurse. But
Okay.
yes, I know the drug. Better than I wish I did. There's not much more to say. I think that's clear enough.
Loud and clear, ma'am.
That is. Sorry.
So am I. I knew him, you know. At least, I thought I knew him. I feel so stupid now whenever I think about it. Stupid and dirty.
Well, 87%
But I'm
of the
still
time
here,
it's
at
someone
least,
you
not
know.
like those poor girls. The monster killing them all has to be stopped, whatever it takes. And I'm sorry, but have his balls cut off.
Oh, at the very least.
How do you get the drug? Not on every street corner, I hope.
From a dealer, of course. Go see my son's dealer. He must know more about it than me.
All
That
right.
guy
I'll
again?
go find the dealer.
That guy's so gross.
That poor woman's body is in bad shape.
Alright, so we examined the body, that's done. Now we need to go to... Oh my goodness, all the way back to the sand. Fidelity lost. Was that her then? Guess it must have been. Is it still blocked?
The access looks blocked for the
Of
moment.
course it is, so we have to go back the long way. We found out which drug was used already. So all this ties together. Someone's going to be getting a visit from Mephiст. And Mephiст will be bringing a visitor, which is a club with steely blades on it. Those are going to be the two people who visit that guy. He's not going to like it. Really? That's enough out of you. How many times am I gonna have to beat up some random guard? How many times? Nobody knows how many random guards I have to beat up. Nobody knows but the programmers. I wonder if just like by the end of this, every random person standing around in Shadow Lair will be dead. Because they've all decided they want to attack me. I'm not dead, but knocked out. And these are guards. Let's try supercharging our weapon. Alright, well. And yeah. Come on. So that's how you do that. It's just like involving a little jiggly dance. I don't know if it does much good, but I guess it's a useful move to know. You don't hold B, you have to tap it. Is there really only 3 of those guys? Alright, well, that's 3 less of them now. 3 less. Nobody knows how many guards I have to beat up, except for the game developers. And I'll be back in the slums, which is where we have to go anyway, conveniently enough. So huzzah for that. Huzzah for not having to run all the way back across the sands again, at the least. Though I did have to run all the way across Tyrville. But it is less bad than having to run all the way across everywhere, so hopefully we won't have to do much more running all the way across the entire map. for these side quests. Okay, so first things first, sorry dude about your wife, but I'm gonna go and personally castrate the guy who did it, or girl. And just because the majority of aggressors in these situations are male doesn't mean they're all male. First though, I gotta get whatever's in this garbage, because that's just who I am, and you have to learn to accept that.
I have some bad news.
You do have news, at least. What did you find?
Your wife was found dead in a back alley near the market. I'm sorry.
I see. Fidelity. My beauty. I knew it. I was feeling something was wrong. How did she die? What happened? Did she suffer?
Someone drugged her before they killed her. She was no longer conscious. She probably died of an overdose in her sleep.
Murdered? But why the hell? My poor angel. We should never have stayed in this mad city. All this is my fault.
Well, only if you
At
decided
least
to
she
stay
escaped
here.
the worst. If I hear you, she didn't suffer. It doesn't seem much, but it's a relief, you know?
I know, that's
My
why I
deepest
lied to
sympathy.
you about it.
I just want to be alone. I'll go see her when I feel strong enough.
I'll go
I'm
make
leaving.
sure that they, you know, sew that stuff up pretty good so that you can't tell what really happened. And I'm guessing that we're not going to level up again here. Probably ever again. Alright, so that's one thing done. Next time guards are going to attack me, when do you think that'll be? So we could go down to the north neighborhood and deal with the coin killer, or we could go up there and deal with, what is that? The coin killer, oh, there are two things here to deal with the coin killer. Alright, well let's go deal with the coin killer then. Doopy-doopy-doo. Bonk. Okay. Haha, you hit your partner. And that's that. We got them all nicely lined up over here. Good job, Innocents. You stood there and you shot your gun, and that's all we can really ask of you, because you're literally incapable of doing anything else. Alright, so we've leveled up. Still got 2 leather uniforms. I should sell that one. Right, so still not enough points to get anything. Next thing we'd be able to get next level would be Transformer. Oh, we've got an excellent reputation now. Maybe that's why Innocence isn't dying so quickly. I may want to wait to get Combat Genius or Searcher. Anyway, skills. First Aid. Effects of injection lasts a second longer. Sand stuff isn't terribly useful. I'm not very good at being sneaky, so... Increase player speed above 60... Increases the player's speed by 60%, I'm gonna guess, for 10 seconds. And this... 5% critical on all unarmed attacks. Extends the time for the counterattack. Why not? And 5% critical chance would be a big help, I think. Alright. I think we want to go this way, but this doesn't... Ah, so there is a way to go here. Alright. Before we do that, let's just check this area, make sure there's nothing, you know, piles of stuff that I'm missing out on. Like that one. Scribbity scrap metal. And anything else around here? That's where I'm going to go later. Alright, good stuff. Straight up this way. Probably 3 more fights before we get to the center of the area. Or maybe I'm just being, you know... pessimistic? Cynical? Choose your term. Hello. That guy's got a knife.
You again? I didn't sell nothing to any kids, I promise.
Yeah, that's not what I'm here about.
Though
Whoa.
that's not really my problem anymore.
Royce turned
I
into
came
a
to see
wall.
for some information.
Okay, I'm listening.
Good. So
Wow.
tell me, Serenity, do you sell EBL?
Sometimes. Just a warning, though. It's real expensive. And don't go asking for no discount. You ain't exactly a repeat customer.
Oh, I won't ask for no
Ouch.
discount.
You hurt me, truly. But I'll forgive you if you tell me who you sell it to.
Ha! I got a business to run, dude. I ain't ratting about nobody. Especially about those with that much serum to throw around.
And you know that your business has a lot better chance of surviving today's depression if you give me what I want.
Roy the
Nobody will know where
Wall.
it comes from, so you can keep
Temperance.
exploiting the misery in the neighborhood.
Shit, give me a fucking break. All right, but spare me the sob story. I gave at the office. Anyway, first off, you can forget about names. I got no idea. They ain't from around here. They only come here to buy because I'm the only one who's got what they want.
That should cut off the
That's
supply.
something. For starters, keep going.
All right, so, the first one's quite a weirdo if you ask me. But hey, he pays good and knows what he wants. The guy only buys EBL. He doesn't talk much, but honestly, I prefer it that way. Other than that, he dresses casually, his brown hair, but most of the time you'll see him wearing that stupid hat of his.
Please go on.
Okay, and the other?
Tell me a bit more
All
about
right.
the hat. Everyone's hat is stupid here.
Dark hair, kind of serious looking, and always dresses real good.
That guy.
Usually buys some of everything and makes my day. No money issue, that one either.
That's the guy that
And
we
if they're
see
not
in
from
that
here, You know where
hallway.
they come from?
Well, the thing about customers like that is, less you know, better it is for everybody. Especially if somebody gets caught. The second guy came by a few days ago. Took a bit of everything I had, same as always.
Yeah, I know he's in
I
Tierville.
kind of picture him somewhere in a place like Tierville, but that's just an impression I got.
I can always go check it out. Thanks for the info. You ever have anything to do with the Resistance?
What for? I don't give a shit about politics,
All right,
especially
fine.
their boss. Thinking of doing
Or someone who never met him?
in my business, you always find out about it. And Marco,
Okay.
I heard it don't make a difference if you're on his side or not. He's just one mean dude.
One mean
So
dude.
the best thing to do, when it's like that, is stay out of it.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Yeah, you do that.
How did I get into this? What? What is happening? What? What? What is going on? Okay. I... Oh my goodness. That is quite something, is it not? I think I may need to reload. Or We're inside the walls. Alright, there we go. Walked the correct direction this time. I don't know where Innocence is. Who cares? He's gone forever. Alright, so up to Tierville we go. So that we can pay a visit to that guy who I keep saying is totally...
Did you hear that? They say technomancers are doing raids downtown.
Downtown, man! That guy that I keep saying is totally going to be important every time we pass him. Totally right. Totally been
The
right
access looks blocked for the moment.
Let's just go down to the north neighborhood instead. Does it even want me to go to Tierville? Yeah. Talk to Probity. Alright, back to Probity. See what he's up to. How things are going for Probity. How's life and all that. Back here in the north neighborhood. The double N, if you will.
Hey, Roy. Lose something?
Just my sanity.
I found this coin. Can you tell me anything about it?
Apart from the fact it's the work of an amateur, this thing comes from a workshop, that's for sure. But definitely not mine. You're looking for somebody short-sighted with one arm.
Are you just
And if
making
you
that
find
up?
him, make sure you break his fingers. Nobody should be allowed to make something this bad.
Thanks. I guess I'll go looking for another workshop. Know any others?
I don't know everything in the city. There's a guy at the edge of the slums, but he's been in the business so long, I'd be amazed if it was his.
Worth checking
I
at
can always
least.
go check it out. Thanks for the info.
Hey, Roy.
I
Lose
was gonna
something?
ask you about...
You and Tranquility know each other.
Enough to know he's real smart.
Oh,
He used to...
right,
You
that-
fun.
So
Yeah.
Later.
Alrighty. So we've done Probity the Forger's Opinion. And we have to get to the sand now. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here? Has the game decided it's just been running too long and it wants to crash now? Because that's what it looks like. Although that loading sign is still spinning. Oh, there we go. It's just getting cranky. Just getting a little cranky. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to deal with the coin killer in the sand again. This mission requires a lot more running around than I generally enjoy. But I think we can say that for a lot of these games. A lot of RPGs run around, go here, go there. So what's annoying is that there is no quick travel system whatsoever here. So I can't jump from one part of the map to the other, which would be very nice and would certainly cut down on the amount of crap I had to go through. Really? Those guys are back already? Here we go again. There we go. And that's that. How many times are these guys going to respawn? I mean, if they gave decent experience, that'd be one thing, but they really don't. They really don't. There we go. All I want to do is walk through here. But no, can't walk through here without beating up 20 people at a time. Back to the sand again. Do you like running in circles? I like running in circles. I know that I could completely avoid this by just not doing any of the side quests, but then I'd be missing out on content that I paid for. That's one of the reasons I like to make sure I get a lot of this done when I play a game.
So, back in business?
And how? Thanks to you. If I can do anything for you, just let me know.
Well,
You can.
now that you mention it, I found this coin, and I figured someone like you might be able to tell me a bit more about it.
Well, you got that right. I made it. Where'd you find it?
You made this?
You make a lot of them?
No, only on order. Time to time, I get an order by mail, and I deliver the package to an address they gave me.
What's the address?
Well, it's in the suburbs, but hang on. I'll look in my register and write down the exact place.
You're
But,
gonna feel
there's no
dirty.
real point going out of your way for that. At worst, the guy will order more coins off of me.
That's kind of what I don't want to see happen. Thanks for the address. Later.
Later. Alright, so we got to go to... find the coin killer. Well, he's in Tierville, obviously. So we'll just head that way. Because I have a pretty good feeling that I know exactly where he is at this point. I just have to remember how to get there, specifically. Which specific area of it was. It was that area where we keep getting beat up. Where my escort dude kept dying all those times. The first time, not the second time. These guys back again? No, thank goodness. Yeah, just as I thought. Yeah, he's probably gonna have a bunch of goons. If my instincts are correct, so let's just save right there. Before we go and deal with this dude. This one specifically.
Hi, you want something?
To kill
I
you.
wanted to know if you've ever seen the girl in this picture.
Let me see. No, but I wish I had. I would have gladly whispered a few
Gladdy.
sweet nothings in her lovely ear.
Glady.
Uh-huh. Too bad. I'm sure you know more than you're saying.
I'm not sure I understand.
Pretty simple. This woman was murdered, just like several others before her. And you're my primary suspect.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know her. Why would I do any harm to her? And anyway, who the hell do you think you are accusing me like that? Some army officer? A bloody technomancer, maybe? Get lost.
No, I don't think I will.
Look, I know you're the only one buying EBL around here, and strangely enough, all the victims were stuffed with that shit.
What? I don't even know what that stuff is.
Also,
Ah, but you know it's
witnesses
stuff.
saw you walking around with that woman in the streets of Tierville.
Bullshit. I don't know this drug. I don't know this woman. And you have no witness at all.
Don't I?
Actually, you have absolutely nothing. Or you would have told the authorities already. Unless you have something to hide.
No, he's pretty
Leave
clever.
me alone.
I'm leaving for now, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. No update on the mission? That's it? So there's no way for me to... So I'm just gonna have to go with my
You
gut
again.
then.
What now? Who else did I kill?
I'm not gonna spend hours explaining it. I'll just do a good deed and take care of you, the hard way.
Yeah, right. And I'm just gonna let you, huh? Come on, shit stirrer. You'll regret talking out of your ass once I've stuffed all the words back in.
We'll see about that. that it?
Now that was fun.
This guy really doesn't deserve to live.
Well, what do we have here? A coin and some powder. Looks like someone was already back on the hunt.
Well, he's done. Nothing. Oh well. Faith is back in sand, which is fine. Just go back there and finish this mission off, and then end the episode. Alright, this is where we finish it.
I cornered the killer. I doubt he'll do it again. Streets are
He's
safe
dead.
now.
Thank you, Roy. You're a sweetheart. If you want a little fun, you know.
Pass.
In the meantime, take this. My way of saying thanks for taking care of us.
Roy, if you want me to leave you alone for a while...
No, that's fine.
Not a problem, kid. Don't worry. If he wants to see me, he knows where to find me. You're still a virgin, right?
well...
It's right in his name.
What I thought. You got an invitation too, honey. Time you learned a few things.
Oh, goodness.
Later.
And since Rush is up there, can I learn now?
Looks like you're back.
Always a...
Of course. I don't have anything more to...
Alright, that's that. Got some more experience. Got rid of a horrible person. And now is the time to go and meet the Resistance, which is what we are going to do. Over on the other end of the slums. So we're not going to do that right this second. I mean, I'm going to run over there and get all the way over to the mission off screen, because otherwise it'll be super boring for you. But you get the idea. So until the next time, all the best.